stop drooling over the EOS R5 because they only release so little information about it. You don't know if it's gonna be a good camera, if it has all the pro stuff that you wanted. But the whole thing about it right now, a lot of people haven't talked about a lot of things, and a lot of people are speculating about a lot of things about it. And I want to tell you guys that it right now, you don't know if it's a good camera, plus you don't know if filming in 8K is a good thing or not, or if you can even afford to film in 8K. So first thing to talk about the camera itself, the price is not announced yet. However, the spec wise, it is competing with the 1DX Mark III, and that means it's not gonna be an affordable camera that can compete with the A7 III. It's gonna be in a competition with the 1DX Mark III itself. So the price range should either be slightly cheaper than the 1DX Mark III or even more expensive than the 1DX Mark III. There was a accidental price release of like 9,099 euros. However, I think that might be just a mistake, but the price will at least be around that 6,000 US dollar mark, or 4,000 to 6,000. So it's not going to be a very affordable thing to buy. Other thing about it is the filming in 8K. So filming in 8K, it sounds like really awesome that you now have like these high and big resolutions, but you need to look back at the file sizes, because Canon with their file sizes, they've always been with ridiculous large sizes, while other brands has been able to get like really nice small compressed sizes that are more workable, but also having like much easier to film without needing to buy as many cards as you need to get that. So with the older EOS R, so you have like IPB and All I. All I is like much bigger files. So IPB one is like 120 megabytes per second, and then All I is 480 megabytes per second. And these numbers for 4K recording, we need to be doing those times 4. So if we do that times 4, it would be IPB 480 against a All I of 1920 megabytes per second. So what that means, those numbers, so 480 megabytes per second is equivalent to like filming 2 gigabytes per minute. Cards that you now can buy for like that can at least handle these bit rates is like the 300 megabytes per second cards, SD cards, and yeah, those are not that affordable. So a single 64 gigabyte card is like 100 US dollars, and 128 is like 200 US dollars. So having the ability to film a full day, you need to at least have like 1,000 US dollars for those memory cards. And also this might be really insane, but yeah, you need to have those to be able to film with it the whole day for weddings or for like a big project. And also these cards, I'm not quite even sure if it can handle that All I speed. The whole thing with also like these big files, you need to have like a big hard drive to also save those files. So also need to buy a lot of hard drives for it. And then after is, can your computer even edit 8K? Probably most people who are just an entry level or just starting up, these are not ideal, because you probably need to spend quite a lot of money on a computer that can even handle 8K. And of course you can use proxies to bypass it, so you have to convert to a more usable file so you can use those as proxies. But yeah, in an ideal world, for if you are just using it for simple jobs that need to have like a fast output, it's not really ideal for it. And do you really need to have 8K? Because even on this channel, I'm not always outputting 4K. I'm actually outputting back to 2.5K again, because I feel like 4K, yeah, I don't really need to purposely export a 4K video. And yeah, on most devices people are using to watch, like 2.5K still looks really nice for it. So also the rest is like, if you are buying this camera to film 8K with, the other thing is often the Canon cameras, also looking at the old EOS R, it has this 30-minute limit. So if you want to do like actual professional jobs, you always have to like restart the recording after 30 minutes. So which is also quite annoying if you're doing speeches and also presentations or long recording formats. If this camera is going to be priced at 4,000, 5,000 or even 6,000, why not buy like a proper camera like the Zcam F8 or F6, because those would be able to do long recordings and also have like a Sony MPF batteries that goes even longer for a lot of hours, have like much more better bit rates, 10 bits 422, and having much more affordable recording mediums, because you can use the Type-C to record to an external SSD, which is actually faster and more affordable than those fast SD cards. So why not go that route instead? Because you would have a much more professional cinema camera that can do that. Well, if you are much more looking at also that you can take photos with, of course the EOS R be good for that. However, I do feel like nowadays in this world, the more professional people are right now dividing the cameras again. So a while back, a lot of people were like, oh, I can now film and also take photos with my mirrorless camera. However, they're now dividing it between the two. So similar for me, I have here the Zcam E2, which for me does my professional jobs doing like proper raw recording, 4K and really high FPS. And then I have my EOS R2, which I take photos with, having much larger megapixels, being 42 megapixels, to take like really professional product shots and also architecture photos. And this camera can just get me that quite high resolution, and rather going for more professional cameras for filming and then a separate professional camera for photography is much better than having something that is in between but also missing a lot of things because it's in between it. Right now, if we just look back at the EOS R not having some of those features, we don't really know, and I feel like I don't think you should get a mirrorless camera for actually filming videos than buying a proper cinema camera to do those kind of jobs. And of course, the EOS R might be good for sport photography because it has those high FPS for taking photos, but yeah, it is more likely to be a good sports photography camera than like really be used as a professional camera to film videos with, because you have nowadays the Blackmagic 6K, which can do raw recording, and you have from Zcam the S6, the F6 and the F8, which are also very professional cameras with high resolutions and also like professional features on it that actual filmmakers really need. So that was it talking about the EOS R5. Hope you found these informations in this video quite useful, and if you are new to this channel and want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button here below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. CD out.